Following months of protests and calls to defund the NYPD, Mayor de Blasio and Police Commissioner Shea break the glass ceiling for the first time, naming a woman as chief of patrol. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer sat down with the new chief, Juanita Holmes, whose first test will come within days.
The intense and frantic scenes in Brooklyn this week when police in riot gear were trying to cope with hundreds protesting the fatal shooting of a black man by Philadelphia cops could be a taste of what's to come. Possible protests in and around Tuesday's election. It will be the first test for Juanita Holmes, named as the NYPD's new chief of patrol. She calmly told me she's ready, and so is the department.
We have been preparing for this since June. We were met with things that we were not used to, I should say. When you met with a mass demonstration that we were met with in May and June, it makes one think about how do we prepare if this ever happens again.
And although Holmes becomes chief of patrol tomorrow, the department has been working hard to retrain and retool. The mayor and police commissioner announced the decision to name Holmes as part of a major reshuffling of the upper management of the NYPD. Two other African-American women, a Latino and one other woman, were also given top positions.
What you see here is a lot of really deserving people getting their opportunity to lead. What you're showing here, you're seeing a leadership that understands the whole reality of life as it's lived in this city.
The police commissioner said he picked Holmes
because she's the best qualified and she's earned it.
I asked the mayor about Governor Cuomo's demand for wholesale change within the NYPD.
Marcia, I don't look at it through the prism of what people someplace else want for New York City. I'll look at it through the prism of what the people in New York City want.
Same question for Chief Holmes.
I say we were doing that to begin with. We have always been engaged in the community, trying to better ourselves.
The appointment has a lot of people wondering what's next for Chief Holmes. Would you ever want to be police commissioner?
I love the city, so I would welcome being police commissioner of New York City.
Chief Holmes left the department in 2018 for a job in corporate America. She came back, she says, because she missed it. I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.